As we continue, it's going to be former Cruiserweight Champion and former Snarl Television Champion Gary Galaxy, the prototype of the Stronghold, set to go one-on-one against the Super Destroyer.
This next contest, one fall, with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, from Chesapeake, Virginia, weighing 186 pounds, the prototype, Gary Galaxy.
Gary is an odd case because he's very, very talented. But the problem is he's going through a dry spell right now. He's got his problems. He lost the Snarl Television Championship to Tony Dangerous, and now he's floundering. Indeed, it does seem Gary Galaxy has lost his sense of direction in recent weeks, and he's hoping to get back on track with this one-on-one match against the Super Destroyer. He should have picked somebody a little bit softer.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weight unknown, the Super Destroyer.
The Super Destroyer, a favorite of CEO Colin O'Toole. We do not see the Super Destroyer very often, but when he does appear, he usually ends up victorious. And that could pose a serious problem for Gary Galaxy. It's like I said, he should have signed with someone softer. The enigmatic Super Destroyer, one of the few masked wrestlers that even Hangman Tex Lynch doesn't speak to. While we're on the subject, Tex has been a fantastic Snarl general manager. I just gotta say that. And all of it while pulling double duty as Snarl commentator. Hangman Tex Lynch is a man of many hats, and I believe 3 masks in total. Yeah, you never see him wearing the formal one. I've only seen it worn one time. The prototype with a very tall order standing in the opposing corner. Referee Tom Kanamura sounds the bell. We come centering Gary Galaxy immediately with a jawbreaker on the Super Destroyer. Super Destroyer quickly recovering into a dragon screw. Down goes Gary Galaxy. Super Destroyer countered. Gary Galaxy also countered. Collar and elbow with the Super Destroyer forcing Galaxy into the corner. Referee interceding, breaking this up with a clean break. Look at this, all the way up in the air and slammed right back down to the canvas is Gary Galaxy. Galaxy whips Super Destroyer out onto the apron, slips out from the bottom rope, and look at this. Just takes the props out from under the legs of the Super Destroyer. And now we're battling on the outside with the referee counting. Gary Galaxy and the Super Destroyer trading shots back and forth. Just going at it like a couple of bulls. Super Destroyer rolled back inside the ring. Galaxy not far behind. And immediately on the attack, whips the Super Destroyer into the far corner. Has him all the way up on the top rope. And whoa, top rope arm drag. Super Destroyer quickly back to his feet. Right into a dragon sleeper from Gary Galaxy and an arm wringer. Galaxy looking very determined. Another jawbreaker that collapses the Super Destroyer. Super Destroyer, belly-to-belly suplex. And now it's Gary Galaxy back on the receiving end. A knee to the midsection, and a spinning clothesline that folds Gary Galaxy practically in half. Standing dropkick. And another devastating jawbreaker from Gary Galaxy, who has been applying that move to the shelf of the jaw of the Super Destroyer. Super Destroyer has him up, slams him right back down. Now a little bit of musical chairs as we slide in and out of the ring. Galaxy catches an elbow. Oh, a backbreaker. And into a Russian leg sweep. Nice combo from Gary Galaxy. Sylvia Strong definitely concerned about the quality and performance of Gary Galaxy since losing the Snarl television title to Tony Dangerous. Kick to the midsection. Super Destroyer whips Galaxy to the ropes. Collision with no result. Kick to the midsection. Gary Galaxy with the Super Destroyer by the scruff of the neck here. On the ropes, Gary Galaxy pitched over the top rope and out onto the floor. Super Destroyer on the attack at once. Rolls Gary Galaxy back inside the ring. The Super Destroyer with a hard overhand right. Misses with the kick. Gary Galaxy a little too fast. Snap mare. And now driving elbows into the neck and shoulder area of the Super Destroyer. Gary Galaxy takes him down. Leg snap.
You know something? It looks like he might be coming back here.
Quite possibly. Gary Galaxy with another backbreaker and another Russian leg sweep combination. The prototype indeed engaged and on fire here. Super Destroyer counters. And a clothesline takes Galaxy back down. A hard right. A kick to the head. And another overhead right. Down goes Gary Galaxy. Makes his way out onto the apron. Super Destroyer delivering wicked kicks. Galaxy makes it back inside. There's the Super Destroyer around. Super Destroyer turning the move around on Gary Galaxy. Knee to the midsection. And a spinning clothesline again, folding Gary Galaxy practically in half. The Super Destroyer with the edge at the moment. Gary Galaxy is out to lunge here. Hard stomp to the lower abdomen. And takes a walk on it for good measure. The Super Destroyer with a hard shot to the side of Gary's head. Gary quickly back up and takes him down to the canvas. Gary Galaxy indicating to the fans that he is all right. Oh, and a sudden clothesline in a second. A rebound off the ropes. And a beautiful heel kick from Gary Galaxy. Beautiful. Gary countered. Super Destroyer has him up. Front slam. And Super Destroyer perhaps trying to put Gary Galaxy away here. A hard right. Fails to connect with the neck breaker and a whoa, what a forearm. The Super Destroyer looking to be bleeding. Slams Gary Galaxy down to the mat. Drags him to the, here we go. Goes for the cover. Illegal pin. 1, 2. An attempt at a dirty pin, but it did not work. Fails to connect with the neck breaker. Gary Galaxy up into a bear hug now. And the Super Destroyer is squeezing for all he's worth. Gary Galaxy with a series of shots breaks the submission hold. A series of jabs now from Gary Galaxy doing quite a bit of showing off here. This is the Gary Galaxy that's been champion several times over. Gary going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! Oh no, that was so close. Referee Tom Kanamura hearing it from Gary Galaxy. Super Destroyer caught in a Luthez press, hard right hands to the head. And Super Destroyer definitely bleeding. Counters Gary Galaxy. Whoa, what a shot right there. And a hard shot to the midsection. He might have put Gary Galaxy out right there. Super Destroyer charges into a drop toe hold from Gary Galaxy. Wow. Gary Galaxy with another knee. Countered by the Super Destroyer with a headbutt. Gary goes around the back door, delivers a series of kicks. Whoa, another counter from Super Destroyer and another from Gary Galaxy. An intense matchup between these two competitors. Super Destroyer laid out on the mat. And here we go, Gary Galaxy fired it up. Boom! Right across the chest. Sylvia Strong looking quite pleased. was Gary's performance here. Into a leg lock, but Super Destroyer finds his way out. Gary whipped to the ropes. Oh, taken down with a short kick. A little punt to the head right there. Super Destroyer covers 1, 2, 3, and whoa, what a disappointment for Gary Galaxy. Super Destroyer winning this one by pinfall.
The time 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Your winner, the Super Destroyer.
The prototype Gary Galaxy losing an absolute heartbreaker here to the Super Destroyer. And Gary Galaxy looked like he certainly had it going on for some time, but the Super Destroyer kept putting out the fire over and over again, finally overtaking Gary Galaxy in the end to get the 3-count pinfall.
Yeah, you know, Don, this is lousy when this happens to someone, when they get through a bad luck streak like this guy's got, Gary Galaxy. But he'll get past it. It's a temporary setback.
Let's all certainly hope so. We'll be back with more RWL Wrestling Spectacular right after the break, so don't go away.